Hello, welcome to the India Video Media Channel. तो आप यही को नहीं पे क्या आ रहा है क्या ही बंदा बनेगा ये क्या ही बंदा बनेगा चलो चालू करो कहाँ चला गया ये रहा ओके वॉल्यूम फुल है यस वॉल्यूम इज फुल वॉल्यूम इज फुल and brightness also full let's go अभी हम यहाँ पे क्या था डायरेक्ट इससे बात करने के लिए
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could. But now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits in essence. Most men seize every opportunity to show off their talents and knowledge, however modest. But those two are different. Unless it's for a cause they care about, they prefer to keep their talents to themselves.
welcome to spring.
I'm certain that
I'm
if they
fine,
get to
what
know
about you,
Lord Liu
Pulisa?
Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong to his side. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
Alright. Stream half में delay लगता है जीवित streak करो
Fortune was on our
ठीक है
side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow is even sharper than Shishu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move? Shishu's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
It was Shishu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone. Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
That Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers fight any fearsome force that faces them. I can't wait to meet them.
Well, we won't have to wait long. They'll be here today.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname for himself. He calls himself Zhang Fei of what? Give up? The answer is Zhang Fei of Yen, because Yen is where he grew up.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xingye, so never go out at night without a light to guide you.
That Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers fight any fearsome force that faces them. I can't wait to meet them.
Well, we won't have to wait long. They'll be here today.
Surprise quiz
बहुत ही
time!
बढ़िया हमको अच्छा लगा
Lord
हमको
Zhang
पूछे
Fei has a
हम
little
अच्छे हो
nickname for himself.
ये लाइव मालूम रक्षा मारे पति जी यहाँ पे है तेरे घर पे आई है पति जी को देखने जाना पड़ता है यार
Have you heard? They
इसको
say
दिख रहा
there's
था
a
मैं
dragon living up in the
इसको
mountains
देखने
of
गया
Jing
था मैं
province.
पूरी तरह
Dragon?
तो देखा लाइव मारो कुछ लाइव मार दिया आपने लाइव नहीं मारा है वो लाइव मार रहा था
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps, or an aspiration? Something that gave your life meaning.
A dream, paradox, inspiration, aspiration, something that gave your life meaning.
I see. That doesn't surprise me, coming from you. You are far stronger than I could ever hope to be. I
लाइक मारो यार
suppose it's
जिंदगी में
the
लाइक
one
मारो
who
या 4
acts
लाइक 50,000
decisively,
लाइक हो जाए
regardless of the choice being made,
5 करोड़ लाइक मारो
end up having a true effect on the world. I
Life
suppose it just
done.
goes to show that I'm
जीत
out of
चलो
my
आगे
depth.
हाँ
A decision half made is
Okay,
no
Nish is
decision
there.
at all. And
Congratulations
indecisiveness
जीत
only ever
जाती
leads
है
to
thank you very
regret.
much Srikanth
Forgive me.
नहीं करो
When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such
मैं
matters.
देखने चला गया
Disregard
मैं
everything I
बाद में
said.
जाऊँ लिखी जा रही है वो ऐसी और काफी वापस नियमित तो भी इसका ध्यान नहीं आता तो कि ऐसा लग रहा है several days later
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything yet?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the Hermitage. Or perhaps something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
चलो ये घर जाते अपन डेट नाइट आज ये होगा क्या क्या
And
देखते हैं
Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I
देखते हैं ट्राई
tell you.
करते हैं खूब ग्रीन
What's
करने
he
का मतलब
playing at?
आप नहीं हुआ तो
I don't understand.
मंडे को
it
तो हो ही
either.
जाएगा
Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
Then why doesn't he show himself? He's had plenty of chances. How many times does he expect us to visit?
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days and then try again. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, Perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Shishu?
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I am unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather, if there is anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
My lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble talents deserved. I wish you luck in your future campaigns.
Try to complete. Try करेंगे पूरी चिंता नहीं करने का भाई. Alright, चिंता नहीं करने का पूरी try करेंगे भाई. भाई I can asking how much left.
Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me.
मैंने सुना है, मैंने देखा भी. मुझे जितना पता मैंने देख लिया कितना बाकी है. 1 hour and 50 minutes का गेम बाकी है. 1 hour and 50 minutes का गेम बाकी है. आज पूरी ट्राई करेंगे. आज क्या जी फिनिश करेंगे.
Yes, you guessed it. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army. At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage. But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help, and I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission. Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration, a dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice, but I agonized over it for days, and now that I have made the decision, I cannot regret it. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land. Thank you. Knowing that is great comfort to me. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends. I hope you will continue to follow your true path.
Easy to lose your way in the mountain.
वो अपना एनिमी बन गया है.
That Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he clearly knows.
वो अपना एनिमी बन गया. भाई लियू भी से बात करते हैं अपन, उसको बता रहे कि भाई ये मसला है भाई। वन ऑफ फिफ्टी में लेस कैटेगरी टुडे समंदर को हम न्यू गेम कर पाए, ठीक है, वो ट्राई करेंगे। वो ट्राई आज ही फिनिश हो।
I'm telling you, I don't like it. Why do we have to keep crawling back to him?
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time he showed us something in return.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out from Yo. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come running at our call?
No, but...
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time we came calling. But he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Not outright. Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will eventually give us his reply one way or another. Now that we've lost Shishu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. Someone with talent who we can truly rely on. That's more important than our time or our pride. So please support me in this, both of you, for a little while longer.
ये कहाँ पे आ गए अपने भाई?
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
You are the sleeping dragon. The genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empires. I, Liu Bei, am here to ask for your help and wisdom.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhang Fei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. We can speak plainly with each other, as equals. Simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through. But I can't do it by myself. I need help.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can live as they wish.
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any man, and here I am, living as I please in the mountains.
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices, and many die without ever finding a dream, let alone achieving it. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve. An embarrassing admission, I know.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't, what is it that divides them?
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. Constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need,
मैं आता हूँ
it's
guys.
sure to eventually
जो मुझे
lead
like
to
है,
something
subscribe मारो.
better. And even if it doesn't, surely there's no harm in trying.
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream, Lord Liu Bei?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose so. But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother,
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying seems like the selfish desires of a child.
Maybe so. But still, if you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it purpose.
Purpose.
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way, even. But inevitably, it demands many sacrifices. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first and refuse to abandon anyone along the way. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes.
By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then and only then can you shape it into the world you desire.
Yes.
How do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide
Liu
and
Bei will be
conquer.
good king.
Drive
Yes,
Cao
honestly,
Cao and
like
Sun
subscribe
Quan
to Super Chat here.
apart and make this a
Super Chat most
three-sided
tournament
war.
if you not able
I
to
will show you
operate
how.
give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Inside, yes, as I said, Lord Liu Bei will be better king here. You are perfect. Perfect, you are right.
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang again?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Chugu Lian back here, they've been holed up together, talking day and night. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans. I don't think I've ever seen our brother look happier.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they talking about every day? Nah, I don't like it. Not one bit. We stood by him through thick and thin ever since Yo.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. He needs more than we can offer. We don't know what advice this Lord Chugu Lian is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching. All we can do is watch and wait.
I remember Xingye, and how Lord Xuesu seemed to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it. Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable.
Okay.
I thought you would. They say that one great
Yes,
strategist is
yeah.
worth 10 million men on the battlefield, and they might be right at that. Even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military strategist of such genius. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be? I can't wait to find out.
ऐसा ही क्या अब वो लॉर्ड की फाइट कब होगी और अब वो मतलब प्लानिंग करेगा तो फिर जिम जोंग वेयर द जिम जैंग तो वो सब प्लानिंग करेगा ये लड़की वापस आई इसको हम बहुत पहले मिले थे
It's you. How long has it been?
क्या मार है ये लड़की वापस आ गई मैंने इसको साइड मिशन में किए लगा साइड मिशन था इसका
Yes, it has. You look well. We studied weaponry together, remember? I'm Yue Yingham Nianan. I heard you had become a vassal of Lord Liu Bei, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to come see you again. The fact is, I recently entered Lord Liu Bei's service myself, which makes us allies and comrades.
Cái gì mà bị nhìn nhận lại kia vai. हाँ जीव तो ये भी पसंद आ गई ये भी बिल्कुल हाँ यार
You see,
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you. He wants to talk to you about plans for the next battle. We have sent out scouts, but so far there have been no reports of any approaching armies. That's all I was ordered to tell you. Please, come with me to the castle.
Lord Zhuge Liang. Come on, let's go.
Come on let's
In the
go.
next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there. What's this next battle? Who's going to be attacking? And when?
Forgive me. I left out some key information. Cao Cao's forces will soon
आपको बहुत मजा है ये सुन रहा आपको बहुत मजा आ रहा
Liu Bei and
है
his sworn brothers fight
आपको
any
बहुत मजा आ
fearsome
रहा
force
है
that faces them. I can't wait to...
इनके मजा देख तो यार
Have you heard? They say
हे लूल चिल के करके पत्ता भाई मैं जिन जाऊंगी अभी क्या ही कर सकते हैं बाबा
Shall we start?
मिचर ये क्या ही बोल रहा वेलकम करेगा हाँ यार
Yes.
पहले यहाँ से ये वाला पट्टा साफ करना पड़ेगा
Good!
Yes.
yes. I fight so that honor may carry the day.
Let's go, shall we?
let's go
Once we take Jin, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together.
Our central forces will block the enemy advance. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations to prepare for our plans. As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but
ठीक
certain.
है मेरा टेबलेट बंद हो गया let's go जीव साफ है मुझे बड़ा नहीं चाहिए
Let us take the first step toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
Situation.
The enemy officer
It is just as
has
Lord
been
Zhuge-Liang
defeated.
said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
बोलना पाएंगे वे बोले
It won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
Do not waver! Advance and take out their commanders! Let's march!
This is how it's done! Come on! Be quicker than that.
We must use Zhuge Liang's plan to
Push Cao Cao's forces back!
सारा तो मुझे मारेगा
Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is that it?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power.
Looking rough.
An opening! I see it.
ये लो
An opening. I'll end this. Time to end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perfect plan failed. Amazing. You are a swift and deadly warrior.
एक्सट्रीम मोशो अटैक एक्सट्रीम अटैक मारेंगे हम इन लोग के ऊपर
Looking rough.
Bear witness to my power. Take this. Take this. I'm just waiting for a real challenge.
This territory belongs to us. I can now expand on my strategies.
The way is clear. We will now assault the strongholds from the north and capture them. Take this. Advance now.
इन लोग को मार कितने लोग को मारना बाकी देखना पड़ेगा.
Take this.
Easy suddenly.
Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
I can't understand your reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Begin the advance.
Whoa, looking rough. Next, we have to capture the base of the forest. All of this is a bit too precise for my liking.
Move forward.
भाई इसके साथ तो वो क्यों हुआ नहीं.
All right. Time to head out and do my part.
Gotcha.
They've taken that location. It seems we might get pincered.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Whoa. If it's taken, we take it back. Soon. Tell the rear guard to move forward.
Begin the advance. Just as Lord Chu Liang said, their defenses are weak. It is as if he has accounted for every twist and turn the battle might take. Let's go.
Okay. We're winning. Keep up the pace.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Bring him down.
Don't give this place up to the enemy! Tighten those defenses!
The enemy officer.
The enemy is on the
been
back
defeated.
foot. Soldiers, this is it. Let us rip into their lines. Start the advance.
The center of the formation looks to be unraveling.
Situation. The enemy officer so far everything's gone according to Zhuge Liang's plan. Let's go. I guess I'll have to do my part as well.
अरे यहाँ पर
So, the trap is ready. The time has come to set the plan into motion. With your might, I am certain we will see it done.
ये ले.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Face me.
Take this.
I am ready.
I have defeated an enemy officer.
Take this. Try to win this.
Take this.
Time to act. Strongholds have been taken, but our allies aren't yet ready. We must wait for the right moment. I've secured the area.
There we go.
Leave it to me. I trust in my skill.
Shan't waver. Fight! Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
तो मेरे को पता ही नहीं था. ये तो मेरे को पता ही नहीं था.
I've done my job and captured the stronghold. Now, time for the fire arrows.
Let's end it. It's your turn.
भाई मेरे को पता ही नहीं था ये कैरेक्टर चेंज का पता ही मतलब कैरेक्टर चेंज ऐसा नहीं पता कि ये आ जाएगी बीच में
Fire here? So we've been lured into a trap. Our reserves will not reach us here.
Let's go.
So that's what they were after. How could I let them deceive
The
me?
enemy officer has been defeated. The plan's aim has been achieved. Now, the rest is down to our warriors. May you all fare well in battle.
Looking rough. Take this.
Shall we provide backup?
Take this.
Onward! To join our allies! Begin the advance!
Time to act.
The enemy officer
I
has
shall
been
pull back
defeated.
for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
There is now a way to victory. Charge them head on and push into their main camp. Forward march!
It's as if Lord Zhuge Liang's strategy controls the flow of the battle itself. It seems almost divine.
Take this!
Good eye.
The enemy officer
Damn it.
has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Let's go. You are incredible. You know that? Keep doing what you do.
Let's go अभी एक ही बंदा बचा अपना तो
Let's go.
This area belongs to us now.
This couldn't be going any better for us. Elation pulses through our ranks.
Now. Take this. Time to act.
This territory is ours.
I shan't waver.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
Rough. Whoa. Let's go. Let's go.
यहाँ पे क्या बनना है Let's go guys. Let's go guys.
Cannot just concede defeat and run. We have to strike back.
Bring them down. Bring them down. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
My strength fails
The
me.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go, man. Thank you very much, guys.
We
Thank you very much,
outnumbered them by
guys.
far, and yet Lord Cao Cao must be informed about Liu Bei's new strategist immediately.
All of you, thank you for following Zhuge Liang's plan and seeing it through. This victory has been the result of strength matched with wisdom. This will likely slow down Cao Cao's forces, so we can plan our defense of Jing province in the meantime.
Let's go. Open the chair, भाई. ये क्या wheel? ये उसने कुछ हुआ नहीं क्या?
Incredible. I cannot believe we won. Lord Cao Cao was not holding back.
We
If we
won,
were
my
by
friend.
ourselves, we would have been well on our way to retreat. But now,
I hope I was able to show some of what I am capable of.
You did. I can now see why brother regards you so highly.
Yes, well, fine. I'll consider you on par with Shishu.
That is more than I could ask for. I wish to build good relations with all of you here. A strategist acts as the mind of an army. But we are powerless without capable limbs. And warriors such as you, who have assisted Lord Liu Bei for so long, are a necessary part of the plans I've laid towards our ultimate victory. Now, do excuse me, I must see to some post-battle matters.
You know, he may be a schemer, but the way he flatters people might be a bit like brother. But only a tiny bit.
Let's go, my friend. Hit the like
Have you heard?
and
They say there's a
subscribe.
dragon living up in the
चलो भी रुक जाओ मैं. अपना कुछ इशू एक सेकंड में यहाँ पे देख लेता हूँ सेल में कुछ अपना को मिला है 294. अच्छा ये मिला है. 294 यही है और ये 294 और भी कुछ सुविधा है। Damage to officer by 3%. उसके मूड मोजर by 10%. यहाँ पे वीपन शॉप देखते कुछ आया कि नहीं आया, नहीं आया कुछ नहीं आया। ये लॉजिंग में कुछ आया, लॉजिंग में कुछ लग रहा है, देख लेते हैं गाइस। ओपी वाओ कैरेक्टर चेंज नाइस ओपी में लोड लूट भी यू वोंट बी फोन यस क्या भाई साहब चलो इससे मिल लेते, ये अब अपना भाई है, इससे मिल लेते, इससे मिल लेते गाइस। वो लास्ट टाइम मिलना तो मिल लेते अपन।
I hope you weren't annoyed by me sending a message. But I'm unable to visit you now. This is the only option. And I'm grateful you've come. You're too kind to me. After all, I may very well become your enemy. I knew this the moment I chose to serve Lord Cao Cao. But it's difficult to admit as much aloud.
Okay.
I truly would if I could.
इसके कपड़े चेंज हो गए।
My heart is resolved on this matter.
इसके
I
कपड़े
made the
चेंज हो गए।
decision after thinking carefully about how I would protect all I hold dear. Weighed against the things I could not bear to lose. My idealism is trivial. Besides, Lord Liu Bei has gained a great ally.
लाइक मत कीजिए करे भाई।
Zhuge Liang is a once-in-a-generation
अरे हाँ कहाँ
genius.
पे अच्छा बंदी के पास।
He will
हाँ
enable
यार,
Lord
ज्ञान
Liu Bei
पता है
to
बारह की
flourish. They will do things that I could not possibly imagine. But I can at least take pride in the fact that I introduced them to each other. Apologies. But thank you for thinking about me. Do you remember? I told you I can be myself around you. So today, I wanted to make sure. To confirm that I had made the correct decision. And now, here before the one I admire so deeply, my feelings remain firm. Would you mind if I ended with a selfish request? I want you to remember that you met a good-natured, naive man called Shishu. Though the good times were brief, and we parted ways in the end, remember that I strove alongside you and Lord Liu Bei to realize a shared dream. I will hold on to the memories we made together for the rest of my life. And one day, even if we've become enemies, I hope to help you once again. I may not be a person of great talent or skill, but my resolve in this is unmatched.
चलो अभी मैं सेव मार दो भाई, सेव मार दो। स्किल्स में देखते, स्किल्स में दे लाइन भी चाहिए यार। वो तो होगा नहीं, अभी घूम जाओ तो मिलने जाते गाइस, आगे जाते गाइस, नो प्रॉब्लम।
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Another storm will be brewing once Liu Biao's gone. And just when we found a place to call home, too.
Indeed. The circumstances are similar to when Lord Tao Chin asked Brother to be his successor. Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Chugu Lian is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But
given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance, but at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Jiang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province, but taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
क्या भाई अभी मुझे लग रहा है कि ना थोड़ा गेम हीट हुआ ऐसा लग रहा है नॉर्मल Liu his son his son Liu Kong went to the fish अगर मुझे ये तो क्या तो गाड़ी डिसीजन लिया तो वो पता मेरी ड्रैगन को चिंग को बनाए Liu Kong आ गया ये नेकी जगह
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao.
ऐसा क्यों भाई
I know. Xu Guoliang said as much, and even I can't understand why he said what he did. But if brother were to go ahead and do that, he wouldn't be the same anymore. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah.
We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right?
Right.
But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma, something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like brother or Xu Guoliang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort.
Yeah, right. And by the way, I want to know when we do pick and all, not see him anymore. Anyway, आप वो अभी क्या कर रहे हो लाइफ में करना वो आता है यूसुफ नॉट डेन मानते हैं ये मंडे को तो कौन बना बिल्कुल स्क्रीन किया था मैं तो मैं ले लिया था मतलब मैंने मुझे दिया वैसे मैंने मंडे किया था तो मैंने उसको ले तो मैंने बोला था कि भाई तुमने अगर कुछ देखा नहीं तो को संडे को नहीं होगा तो अभी उसको संडे को नहीं लेने का है उसने मंडे की खेल नहीं देखी शॉर्ट नहीं देखा ट्यूसडे का वीडियो नहीं देखा मैं देखी कि मैं शॉर्ट नहीं देखा तुम yesterday का वीडियो पूरा का वीडियो देखा आज की शॉर्ट नहीं देखा आज से सिर्फ देखी एक चीज नहीं देखनी अभी कल की हो बस तो खत्म है इसका फ्लॉट में है
Humble as ever, huh? But I know you're the kind of guy who gets stuff done. Right then, let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname for himself. He calls himself Zhang Fei of what? Give up? The answer is Zhang Fei of Yen, because Yen is where he grew up. That Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
ओके मैं क्या बोलूं आनंद भाई आता ही नहीं कभी क्या करूं उसका बुलाना नहीं आता क्या करूं नहीं आता वो संडे को आएगा बाकी तो अभी तो पहले तो कुछ देख लिया था मतलब तो संडे को और तीन करेंगे तो वो संडे को देख लिया था कि लाइक वो संडे को तो देख रहा कि चलो हो गई आज स्ट्रीम में तो संडे को शॉर्ट देख लिया बीस तरह का वीडियो देख लिया था फिर तो वही नहीं करता तो तूफान भी ऐसा करता तूफान देखा भाई करने का क्या है इसमें करना क्या है स्क्रीन पे की किया लाइक मारा आयरनी भी कैसे बच चला गया और सोल्सो चौदह सेकंड नहीं रहता है हम वीडियो देखने को रहे वीडियो में भी क्या टीम नहीं किया कमेंट मारे लाइक मार दिया तो ये बट बीमा होना चाहिए बीमा के लिए तो क्या करें
Easy to lose your way in the mountains
इतना
of
ये तो मैंने बोल दिया भाई
Sheen, so never go out at night.
अभी मैं इस बार संडे को नहीं दूंगा This very rude very he's acting and he's so he's keep watching but selfish to watch and play with you हाँ वही ना वही जो बोला हूँ मैं वो बोलेगा ले मैंने आप तुम्हारा भी लेगा तो तुम मुझे लेने से फायदा क्या भी लेगा वो ऐसा बोलेगा तो मेरा आदमी में बता रहा लो टेकिंग नेक्स्ट टाइम टीचिंग मैनर हाँ ऐसा ही करने का है सेल्फिश नहीं बनेगी इसके माँ बाप ध्यान दिया अपन क्या करें
Hey, Lord Guan Yu! Training up?
Yes, and from the looks of it, you've been doing likewise.
Yes, sir. Lord Chuga Liang said that Cao Cao is going to be marching on us with a huge army. So I figured I would do what I can while I can. Just finished up helping carry some supplies.
Well, that is a good start. Lord Cao Cao appears intent on getting rid of Liu Bei and bringing Jin Province under his own control. And we cannot let that happen. Zhou Tang, spar with me for a round.
Oh, seriously? Absolutely! How could I say no to a request like that from you?
तो अभी इससे मिनी को मिल ले जाते हैं
In the mountains of Sheen,
ये सब क्या है
so never go out at night. Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Cao Cao and Lord Liu Bei once fought side by side.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of...
Let's go. ये तूफान also there unity but not unity.
I hear
Unity was not
Lord
helping.
Liu's offer of ruling Jing province.
आप लोग सपोर्ट
I
करेगा
still
कि अपने
cannot
लोग
say what the best option
कोई
would
सपोर्ट नहीं
be.
करेगा तब भी चलेगा अपन तब भी करें.
Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With a massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight. I had a feeling you may be thinking the same thing. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe. No matter how formidable our adversary, we'll show no fear.
Shishu, why are you here?
Lord Liu Bei.
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word. Lord Liu Cong has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over.
No.
No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Cong switched his alliance, you lost. And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye while fending off Cao Cao's army.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
That will not do.
By
By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct.
Quickly
abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Okay. Let's do that. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to live to fight another day.
You are too kind. Though I might not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish you a free spirit. And that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Now, or ever. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another, and requires us to prepare some sort of strategy. And with your wisdom, I am certain you can make that strategy. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really have changed. Fine. A small contribution it shall be. I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
आप लोग सब के इतना देखो बातें इसमें अपन गेम खेलिए तो चीज मारो यार चीज मारो प्लीज
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname.
चीज मारने का भाई ये मारो
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers fight any fearsome force that faces them. I can't wait to meet them.
Well, we won't have to wait long. They'll be here today.
That Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
क्यों मैं सॉरी की तरफ कोई बात नहीं
I'm all prepared and ready to go. I think I'm getting used to abandoning castles and running away.
I am sorry.
आपने मेरे
My
लिए बोला है
stubbornness just keeps causing more trouble.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive.
ट्राई करते
Just
7.8
like
के
we've
कर लेगा
always done.
प्लेटफॉर्म पे तुम्हें 21 तारीख ना ये मार्च के एंड तक ये महीने के 7.85 का टारगेट कर दिया है ये 7.8 के तो करते नहीं
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right. Let's go. We are all going to survive this.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
नाइट बोर्ड है कि चला गया भाई
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are
Last
unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Let's focus on game and enjoy it. Yes, वो तो कब से बोल रहा हूँ
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh. My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province.
is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao. I see Cao Cao's army has caught up. So, what will Liu Bei do now? Cling on to his conviction, accept the casualties, and continue on? I shall watch carefully.
Cool. Remain 60 more games to finish 100 games rule. 16 गेम बाकी में 100 गेम के लिए बहुत टाइम लगेगा वो
Shall we start?
लॉन्ग वेटिंग बॉम्ब You will see the escape point.
I'm grateful.
Time for Cheng Fei of Yan to make an appearance.
I'm counting on you.
What the? Who is that? Zhang Fei. That's Zhang Fei.
Do not fear. That may be Zhang Fei, but he is alone. We can take him together.
Huh. Pathetic. There better be tens of thousands of you, because a bunch of foot soldiers like you are no match for me. Now, which one of you wants to die first? I'll take you all on at once. There you are. How about we have a little fun here? Here we go. No one is getting across this bridge.
Yes, I go.
Don't think you're getting through. Pulverize anyone who tries. You hear me? Take this!
You think you can stop us with so few warriors? What an insult!
Take them down!
Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
Stop where you are!
Take that!
Like anywhere! I'll make sure you fall by my sword!
There's no time to waste on the likes of you! Out of our way!
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A brave hero without equal.
A true army of one.
So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Tables.
Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Burning with fury. And I won't rip apart any who dare to get in my way.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My blade was cutting nothing but air!
Let's go.
Truly formidable foe.
Looking rough.
What just happened to that?
I see it. Looking rough.
Isn't over.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. But you really should give up.
The enemy officer has
Still
been defeated.
needed. That means I must fall back for now.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Take this.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nice try. So that's Zhao Yun. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here, because that man is a whirlwind.
Tables.
Let's march!
We're finished.
Now that. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
The enemy officer.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
Take this.
Take this.
Turn the table.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle.
All right. Taking care of those trying to cross the bridge.
No, there are still some stragglers.
I'd better go help them out.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
Sorry. Take this. I'll leave this area to you.
Take this.
No need to overextend ourselves. Let's leave the rest to our reserves.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed.
Zhao Yun, good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for Otto. You have my eternal gratitude.
Officer, you must be kidding! Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Begin the advance. All units, march!
Blocking our allies' path sure have taken a beating. Now it's time to join my brother! Let's go.
Made it. Wait, Lord Liu Bei? You waited for us!
It is good to see you safe. It is difficult, I know. But hang on a little while longer. So, this is everyone then. It seems not all were able to escape unscathed. Still, we must move on for now.
Let's go.
Forward march!
We've succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our vanguard has stopped them in their tracks.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
Good eye. Whoa. Looking rough. Let's go.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Io voglio dire qui. Non è che legge una cuffia da morte.
Take this. Let's go.
We're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Bring him down.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape.
All forces are to pursue him with every man available. The enemy officer
Start the advance!
has been defeated.
Discipline defines us.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Zhuge Liang, made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it.
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we can start putting our plans into place.
We fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
I failed somewhere.
Looking rough.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Yet all of them continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man.
Theo vào nhà vậy. Nếu có chịu chịu nên dạy đâu. ये भी last fight नहीं लगेंगे यार. ये last fight नहीं लग रही है.
This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it Cao Cao? I must ascertain this for myself.
ये last fight नहीं लगेगी.
The
The enemy officer
Plan worked.
has been defeated.
Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Now, rain arrows upon them!
Let's go. What's going on? An attack?
Display of skill. We shall fight again.
Now, it's worked. We've cut you off. We're not going any further.
I'll take you all out!
With all my might.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
I will not allow you to block our path. We will break through.
Are you ready to face me?
We must hold the line.
Zhuge Liang has done it yet again. Now they'll be forced to take another route.
Now's the time!
We'll have no time.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
My lord, there is something you should know about the mountain pass Cao Cao's forces are taking. There is actually a second route near the pass. I thought it might be of some use.
It's impressive that you've come all this way with this many civilians. Your abilities may indeed be a threat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So that I may fight again another day. I did not expect.
The enemy officer
I have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat. We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now we can start preparations in earnest.
Got you!
I am Lord Cao Cao's blade. I shall end you here and now, Liu Bei.
Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
Loose at will!
An ambush! Damn! It was a trap!
Take this. Let's go. Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step. Bring him down.
Solo me si fai io paro.
So too shall this retreat contribute to our next strategy.
I see it. Time to act. With all my might. Here you go. Turn the tables. And open it.
It'll come to this.
The enemy officer has been
Things
defeated.
aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
Time to act.
Vieni.
Take that. Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Looking rough. Whoa.
go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Finally through. The enemy officer has been defeated, so that we may continue on our path.
Okay, let's go.
What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass would be too great a risk.
I have lost sight of the path, and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic?
This fog. It reminds me of the Yellow Turbans. You're up!
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, better ready yourself. Best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him, better ready, truly serve as reason enough? Will your path lead to? You are like a puppet, wielding your force for another man's ambitions. This is my last. Why don't you remember? How can you?
Excuse gentlemen. Our Lord
Do you
Unico
need to
Machagan
kill
again.
me, Zuluan?
We need to
It would be a fitting end. But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. Impossible. Our village was destroyed, and Juha is dead. Neither of us will be returning anywhere. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you want to kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Do they still echo in your soul? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I
क्या गेम
appear
फिनिश
before you.
हुआ गेम फिनिश और मुझे भी लगा वो फ्राई गया
Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake, and that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
Yeah, man.
The fog has lifted. It seems that everyone is safe.
Let's go.
It is time to move on.
We're in great shape now. This is getting fun.
We shall head downstream towards Jiangxia. There, we will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. And we still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
Damn cool, man.
It looks like they're off our tail.
Though,
given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother.
Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened. For we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord. Precisely so. We will be attempting to put the Longzong plan into action. If it succeeds, your strength will grow to rival that of Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance. In order to stop him, we must ally with Wu, who also opposes him.
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao Cao?
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people.
गेम पूरा फिनिश
If they're hesitant to fight and opt to surrender,
पता नहीं मुझे भी लग रहा फाइट होगा पता नहीं मुझे फिनिश है कि नहीं ये लास्ट फाइट होगा या नेक्स्ट
And I do not intend
नेक्स्ट
to
गेम में ये
drag
सब
Lord
आएगा
Liu
ऐसा लग रहा है
Biao, nor
इसका
Lord
नेक्स्ट गेम आएगा अपन डेफिनेटली
into
करेंगे
a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. It may take time for them to decide, but I expect they will stand up and fight. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Queen 5 additional pixel attack. Yeah, wow, hey guys.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while.
You wait.
It is just as you guessed. A man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own
I think
right,
game is
Cao Cao's faction
Cao
far
Cao
outstrips
को
them,
defeat करना है
and
और
because his
मारना है
allies makes
और
little
डॉन
difference.
पता ही देखते हैं ये नोवेल है नोवेल का आधा
Given the
ही
enormous gap in
नोवेल आधा ही
strength,
लिया है
many within Wu
आधा
are
नोवेल और आधा
advocating for
नोवेल
surrender.
बाकी है तो शायद Cao Cao को नेक्स्ट टाइम
However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. Right you are. In some form or another, Lord Zhuge Liang shall return with aid from Wu, without fail. Of that I am certain, though I cannot say why. Now we must trust in our strategist, and wait.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on?
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on?
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on?
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on?
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
It's another war. And
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while.
I think game is left out
Thanks
for
to
you
you,
to manda
we made it to
it's a
Jiangsha
next
in
but
one
I will
piece.
करना and what about old parts का अपन old parts को very different क्योंकि नया गेम आएंगे वो नहीं कर पाएंगे old part दिखते हैं पहले ठीक कर सकते हैं इक्सन 1 2 3 4 5 6 ठीक कर सकते हैं ओल्ड गेम भी करना चाहिए RDI 2 देखना है RDI 2 भी करना है ऊर्जा 4 and 5 भी करना है बहुत सारे गेम जो मिस हो रहे हैं अच्छा लगा ये गेम बट वांना सी मोर गुड स्टोरी गेम वो ट्राई करेंगे
Of course not! As if the great Zhang Fei of Yen could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
अभी इससे बात करेंगे भाई।
Getting Lord Liu Bei to
ठीक
help
है।
us escape was the right choice. I'm still alive after all.
ट्रेनिंग है।
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again.
ओके हाँ इसका ओल्ड पार्ट भी लॉन्ग ओके देखा है मैंने देखा नहीं मैंने मैं ट्राई करूँ वेबसाइट पे पहले देखना पड़ेगा ओल्ड पार्ट है कि नहीं है देखो मुझे भी अंडर गेम फिनिश करना है कि छोटा छोटा गेम करके कभी प्रीमियम गेम रह जाए yes try to do only new game I know old game weekend is okay but सब कुछ कैसे मैंने देखा वही ना सब गेम का न्यू गेम से अपन ट्राई करेंगे क्योंकि ठीक है आप भी ट्राई देखना कोई नहीं गेम से दो तीन स्टेप पे फिनिश हो जाए ट्राई करना ठीक है यानी आप भी जब सीट से बुटी करने का है बहुत सारी चीजें हैं ये एक तो व्यू तब डेली वीडियो डालते हैं डेली कौन है आज जो है व्यूज अच्छे आ गए मैं डेली वीडियो डालते गेम फिनिश कर चुका करता हूँ बस ऐसा ऊपर नहीं
Thanks to your valiant efforts, we were able to avoid the enemy as we advanced. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuge Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
That man who came by recently, Liu Bei, he was an interesting character.
It was a long journey to get here.
इससे बात कर रहे हैं Don't take it too much, just let it flow. म्यूजियम की खेलो वो रैंडम में ज्यादा घुसाएंगे इनमें न्यू कंपनी का यार वो इसलिए तो न्यू गेम ट्राई करता हूं
My desire to lead the people to freedom
भी असल में
led to
शेड्यूल
so
सब ट्राई
losing
करेंगे
their
नई गेम
lives.
लेके पड़ा है
Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. Yes, I suppose that's true. I must think of it that way. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed, Lord Xuan Chuan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet,
tired
from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes, yes, it is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see.
ใช่
Then you leave me no choice.
เขาไปชวนดูจะไป
I
แก้
didn't
กัน
want
ไป
to
ไป
have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
เอาไป
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were
แก
anyone
รู้ว่า
but
อยู่ไม่เป็นไร
you,
มอตัดสินเราอย่ามา
I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
ไป
Your
อีกบ้าง
support
ก็
is
อีก
most
ก็แล้วกันเลย
appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
อีกไปเอาไปแก้วแล้วแท้นายโอเคเอาพี่สักดีrepresentation เอาไปอีก
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you.
เอาตะมุนละไป
Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei, setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan.
โอ้แก้วคนเดียว
Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Indeed, we must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames. Lord Zhou Yu is making the necessary preparations. You focus on forecasting the winds. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
The city here in Jiangsha, if there's any.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems. They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all. Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and... Do you think this deployment is...
तो अच्छा है ये भी तो अच्छा है ये लोग तो वो रेड वाला है ये लास्ट फाइट ही लग रहा है मुझे लास्ट पार्टी है
Tonight, we finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end.
Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous injuries? I can't imagine he could have escaped on his own.
No one knows where the enemy soldiers who surrendered in the last battle are either. You can bet they had something to do with it. Huang Gai a traitor? It almost defies belief. Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. So, you've been at Lord Liu Bei's side, have you? I suppose I can be honest with you. The truth is, Huang Gai may have turned traitor.
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord Sun Quan of late, but his actions have been consistently suspicious. What's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him on his behavior, he carelessly spoke of having made contact with Cao Cao.
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. Yet now, not a soul knows where he is. According to the man himself, he found Lord Suan Chuen lacking in caliber. Though if you ask me, I observed no such misgivings.
Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be aware of our plans. We must proceed with the utmost caution in the next battle.
Will Wu disappear? Cao Cao's forces?
What good are they?
To make Lord Liu Bei's ambitions a reality, we must realize the Longzong plan. And, in order to do so, we must first win this battle. I'll say it again, but this mission relies on the outcome of the fire attack. As such, we will give the command to go into battle the moment you sense a change in the wind. Has the wind shown any sign of changing soon? Understood. Then we shall mobilize our troops at once.
Let's begin.
हाँ लो ये लास्ट फाइट है क्या?
Now
देख लिया मैंने, बोलो हाँ लास्ट फाइट ही है ये।
Oh, yes. Do you mind?
ये जान लिया जूनियो।
Fine.
Hi. Shall we start?
My time has come.
I'm counting on
लास्ट
you.
फाइट ही है।
We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking!
For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle.
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Defense now!
क्या भी किया था भाई? चलो भाई अभी चालू होने गए लूजिंग लेकर आए, पानी में फाइट है।
All units, strengthen your guard. Repel the hostile offensive.
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We will not let anyone through. Come out, all you have.
We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will! Beyond. If I could test my skills against you! Now, push on through! Tables. Punch attack!
We can't let them take this position.
I must hold it.
Let's end this.
Cocky. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, I still can.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
इसको एक्टिंग अटैक मार दे।
This is bad. If someone doesn't get here
The enemy
fast,
officer
we're done for.
has been defeated.
वहाँ पे हांडी है।
So what am I going to do with you?
Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
Begin the advance.
Damn! When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
Damn it! Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might. This isn't over. Is that it? Nobody! Damn it! Hunter Rain? Behold my power!
Not done yet. The enemy officer
Still needed.
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
It's time. I'm heading for the altar.
अरे जाना किधर है? ठीक है, आई पे जाता हूँ मैं।
That white fan, his appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
The retreat would be the best option right now.
Bring him down. I'm of no use to anybody dead. Better fall back for now.
Looking rough. The enemy officer, I will now begin the prayer.
Looking rough.
We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Chugo Liang means losing this battle. With your lives.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated.
Continue
to fight without complaint.
The enemy officer
Now is our chance
been
to press
defeated.
the attack and take victory for ourselves.
अपन
Advance
जहाँ
the
अपने को जाना इधर ई पे जाते हैं अपन
Who is ours for the taking?
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
Cao Cao's
The enemy
has been
officer
scattered, has been defeated, and the enemies advancing on our position have been eliminated. I think it's safe to say that our distraction was a success. You should go now to aid our allies on the other fronts.
Is this the end?
एक ही तरह एक सीजन है अरे एक सीजन है यार जी यहाँ पे तो
As we go.
जी यहाँ पे नहीं गया
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can keep going.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance.
ये सब जान बांग कौन है ये सब
This is what I call intense. I'm all fired up. You have gone down the wrong path. So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
guys now everyone
Is that only one guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from Moon.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Now, advance!
We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now.
So you've come, Zhou. At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking. The enemy officer has been defeated. Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
it's a new
See it. Take this.
Let's go!
Take that. Time to end this.
ये ले भाई ये ले
Come to this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
And face me!
Gotcha.
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
We're equal. The enemy officer, and we're only getting started.
Bear witness to my power. Behold my power!
Looking rough.
Time to act. With all my might. The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
Take this.
Now's our chance.
To the likes of
The enemy officer
I shall
been
pull back
defeated.
for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
There we go. Turn the tables.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Whoa.
Time is up.
I'm not going to like the outcome of this encounter. Almost at our limits.
I see it.
I, Jung-Ho, shall be your adversary.
Take this. With all my might.
Bear witness to it. Let's get serious.
Everyone is holding up well, but Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. If our chance to turn the tide does not come soon.
Take this. Take this.
Failed.
The enemy officer
I failed
has
somewhere.
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
No way. Looking rough.
You're here. I am thankful for the help.
Take that.
Invested.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Let's
A
go.
superb show of skill that I can attest to.
This is embarrassing, but sometimes you just have to run.
Three, two, one. लिu बे और जो यू तो इन लोग को बचाने का इतने 4 लोग को बचाने का तो फास्ट भाग भाई फास्ट हो
Are you ready to face me?
Is that it? I, Ji Huan, shall take you on!
And open it.
Witness our plans in action.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances.
Turn the tables.
Fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, the enemy officer, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wound. The rest is up to you.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Believe in your commander. Forward!
Just so!
And open it.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
With all my might.
Gotta be quicker. Let's end this.
I wasn't.
The enemy officer
An excellent display
has
of
been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again.
Let's go.
एच में कौन है एच में जाना पड़ेगा
The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet? Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
Me in battle, would you? Very well. Take this. All my might. Looking rough. Behold my power. Don't get overpowered. With all my might. Let's go then. Gotcha.
Your skills are dazzling. I will be diligent in studying and emulating your approach.
Counting on you. Let's end this.
चलो भाई चलो.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle.
The wind is already beginning to change.
Let's go.
Do you not feel it yet? The winds have already changed. We cannot afford to delay the plan any longer.
Oh, the signal! Ah, a lovely wind. To truly bury Cao Cao's forces in flames, one must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see. Given that
Fight
you are
along, man.
willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huanggai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashings, Zhou Yu. However, it is even worse to fail to protect my people. Lord Cao, this is where you and I part ways. So please accept this grand apology! These flames on! The roar of ooze! Counterattack!
Oh, what? The fire! It's spreading!
If Tao
timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Su and Chuen must have the heavens on their side.
Many of the ships are burning down. We need to make sure we take the right path forward.
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat! Post haste! Our hard work has borne fruit. We've got the upper hand now.
Done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will!
Let's go.
Forward march!
The ships go up in flames, one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pantong? If I did not know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
The winds really changed to make the fire attack possible. Lord Chugoyang must be some kind of sorcerer.
So, I will come to be known not as a strategist, but as a trickster. I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause. Well, my part here is done. I must go now to plan for the next battle.
Now! We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. For now, focus on retreating and minimizing our losses.
I see you. I will protect Lord Cao Cao no matter
The enemy
what.
officer has been defeated.
Neither flame nor sword will touch him.
So, these chains were part of the enemy's plan. I did not expect
The enemy officer
quickly.
has been defeated.
If we can just avoid the flames,
Let's go.
all is not yet lost. Quickly, regroup your units. This is where we make our stand.
अगले मैं गलती की जाता हूँ मैं
If
गलती
we don't
की
do
जाता हूँ
something, the flames will consume us all. Victory grows ever further from our reach.
Wind, fire, chains. They all came together to form the perfect plan. There's nothing more I can do here.
The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered.
वाह पर गलत क्यों
Now,
किया मैंने
advance!
तो मुझे तो किया मैं तो गलत क्यों नहीं जा रहा हूँ
I
मैं
have no choice but to retreat.
गलत गिर जाता हूँ मैं यार अभी यहाँ पर मैं भाग यार गलत गिर जा रहा हूँ मैं अभी मैं यहाँ से जाऊँ कहाँ
Aimlessly attacking will do nothing but drain us. So, we're gonna hang back here.
Let's go.
This territory now belongs to me. Guy, you really had us deceived, and it took some nerve for you to make a fool out of me.
The battle isn't over yet, Lord Chengdu. It's time for us to finish this.
Go! The future of Wu lies just beyond these flames. We will dash through the fire and claim our victory.
These flames have guided us to victory, and we will not waste this chance. Fight with everything you have. Give the enemy no quarter.
It looks like Cao Cao's forces are gathering on the northern coastline. If we are to face them, we must be prepared. The fire attack was very effective. The enemy must be exhausted. If we all work together, victory will be ours.
तू आगे फाइनली हमें यहाँ बना के
This is what we've been waiting for. Attack!
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
I won't give you time to offer.
No chance to rekindle an old relationship. These turbulent times dictate such things.
All right, come on. I can handle you. No problem.
Let's go, man. You start over the man.
Warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I have come for your head, Shoto! Prepare to meet your end!
Take your position. We'll show them our unity.
Easy. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go, man. You get me.
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee.
Take this.
I must survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
I suppose we shouldn't have expected Lord Cao Cao to be so easy to defeat. The real battle is yet to come.
Lord Liu Bei, Lord Zhuge Liang has already put a new plan into place. We should begin our pursuit as well.
Yeah, man. Wow, wow. Hello, let's go, guys. मारना चाहता हूँ आप फिनिश गेम बिल्कुल लग रहा है अब ये गेम नहीं आप फिनिश होगा गेम अरे भाग गया उसको पकड़ेंगे अब मैंने जितना देखा था उतने सर्वर खत्म नहीं होना है
The resolve of Wu's officers is laudable indeed. And yet, the thread of Cao Cao's life has yet to be severed. It would seem he means to converge with his rearguard from Huarong Path. That is why I have tasked Lords Zhao Yun, Zhang Fei, and Guan Yu to lie in wait and ambush him. I need you to pursue Cao Cao and pin him between you and those three. Now then, let's see what our next move is. Liu Bei's forces shall be the ones to run down Cao Cao. This is all part of the long zone. Lords Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and Zhao Yun are in position. Begin your pursuit of Cao Cao.
Must keep marching. Find a way forward.
Thousand are going toward an escape point.
Couldn't hurt to go after Cao Cao myself. I'll catch up to him, give him a good beating, and report back to Lord Guan Yu for praise. Advance now!
If I can make it farther north, I'll be able to see our next move. Not from here.
You will not escape me! Prepare to die, Cao Cao! And open it.
Go on ahead, my lord. Leave this fight to me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are my sword and shield,
Let's go.
Zhang Liao. I am counting on you.
For our first move, we will force Cao Cao to change course. This will divide the enemy's strength.
This is where we make our stand. We must be ready to die to protect the future of our kingdom.
Our plan might fail if we are stopped here. We must deal with the enemy quickly and forge ahead.
I am the impenetrable shield that protects Lord Cao Cao. Not even 1,000 blows would be enough to break my guard!
My spear is the embodiment of Lord Liu Bei's will. Take that! No shield is thick enough to withstand its wrath! Come in. With all my might.
Lord Cao Cao, I'm glad to see that you are safe. It was well worth the effort to reorganize our forces so quickly.
Please make your way up the mountain path, Lord Cao Cao. We will see to it that you are not followed.
At least we managed to buy a little time. If I retreat now, I can find a way to rejoin Lord Cao Cao.
Our strength is not in numbers. Watch over your comrades as best you can.
Let's go. This is where I leave you, my lord. Keep moving forward, and I will stop any pursuers in their tracks.
Very well. My life is in your capable hands, Shi Huang. I finally made it. Now, I can...
We've been waiting for you, Cao Cao. Prepare to die at the hands of Zhang Fei!
how strong you are. I will not be impeded.
Now, for our second stroke.
If you please.
While Cao Cao's path forward is blocked, we will attack him from behind. You are the key to our success. Be swift in your pursuit of Cao Cao.
I need to make a way out of this. Perhaps this battle's to be my last.
This is as far as I can.
The enemy officer.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
I'll put on a show.
Bring him down.
You'll go no further. You'll go no further.
Let's do our best.
The enemy
That
officer
did not go as
has been
planned.
defeated.
I must try again later.
稍稍化呗，应该了，听得到。稍不被
Call that and all. Sir?
他的里面不能 lose。Oh, and going toward the escape point.稍भाई。
Territory is now mine!
Nobody says up to you.
Let's go.
Time to end this.
Time to act. Take that. Is that it?
No way. Take this. I'm gonna lose?
Iya, dia rasa ni saudara.
Damn it. We're not gonna last much longer. We need you
The
here
enemy
now.
officer has been defeated.
Let's go. We're in great shape now. This is getting fun. There you are. Come on. We're going after Cao Cao.
That's my fault.
Gotcha.
Cao Cao by now.
I'll be surrounded if I'm not careful.
Cao Cao. Change course and head south. I'll buy you some time.
Good work! You're amazing!
Xiao Ho Du, challenge you.
अभी ये क्या हुआ?
Take this.
Take that. Take this.
My strength fails me. Cao Cao is on the move.
Take this.
I have to catch up to him.
You've really slowed us down. Come on! We'll lose Cao Cao if we don't hurry.
Let's go. I understand their plan now. Let us focus our efforts on slowing the enemy.
ये सालों को पकड़ना पड़ेगा।
We won't get anywhere unless we wipe them all out at once. Lord Sun Yu, am answering the call to arms. My men are here to fight for our lord.
It looks like even their rear guard is making its way to the front. I'll deal with them. Let us advance.
The arrival of their reinforcements is as predicted. Continue your pursuit of Cao Cao while crushing any enemies in your path. They should be arriving any moment now.
We're finally ready for our Lord's arrival. It's a miracle that he has made it this far already. Everything depends on this moment. We must see our Lord to safety.
Lord Cao Cao, keep going. No one shall get through on my watch.
I'm counting on you, Shi Chu. A man of your strength will survive to stand at my side again.
अरे यार ये ताऊ कहाँ पकड़ूं?
The enemy officer
Zhuge Liang has been defeated every move thus far. His insight is incredible.
We're fighting Cao Cao's forces on our own. Will this put us on equal footing with Wu? This plan has taken every detail into account. All that remains is for me to carry out my part in it.
Then, shall we begin? We need everyone in position, quickly. Set up the ladders.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
कहाँ पे? Liu Bei. चलो. तो
Of course, Liu Bei is my final obstacle. My only choice is to charge right through them. All those with the strength to enforce their will. All who would share my fate, heed my call. Today, we fight to clear a path for tomorrow.
चलो भाई. Let's go भाई.
Liu Bei. Somehow I knew it would be you standing
ये
in
जीतना
my
ही
way.
पड़ेगा. इसको पहले पकड़ के मारूंगा मैं. इस ताऊ को पकड़ और मारो.
End my rule.
Lord Cao Cao, I have gathered the strength and the will to stand against you. It is time for our final battle.
There you are. It seems you're just in time. The enemy's formation is beginning to fall apart. We combine our strength. We can break through. This brings me back to when we first met. When we took on that massive government army together. Our sense of duty and honor has not changed since. And now, in Liu Bei, we have a great lord worthy of it. Now, our blades are for nothing, but cutting through the fray before us. Every strike, we bring the world closer to peace.
Loose! Go now, my unstoppable champion! All who stand in our way, clear the path forward!
Forward, everyone! We will win this war, and we will share our dream with the world.
And Li Dian, the absolute worst nightmare.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
ताऊ को पकड़ेंगे हम.
Honor me in a duel.
So you insist on standing in my way to the very end? I will prove the strength of my will by defeating you. I will clear my own path.
Lord Guan Yu, this battle is in your hands. We must win for the sake of Lord Liu Bei's dream for the world. I'm counting on you.
I am well aware of what's at stake. Everything I do is for my brother. And my blade is as sharp as ever.
Take this!
Let's end this. With all my might.
Kau pokro.
Easy. Enemy officer, I owe you must have been defeated. I never imagined that you would grow into such a fine
Let's go
general.
easy. Let's go easy.
As long as I draw breath, I will never give up. We'll find a way.
An opening!
Now so let's escape.
After all that, he still escaped. His persistence is incredible. Is that it? Zhuge Liang, the enemy officer,
If we don't give chase,
has been defeated.
no further pursuit will be necessary. We can leave the rest to Lord Guan Yu. That
game is
Liu Bei's first step on his path to power. And what a large step it will be.
Go, Lord Tao Tao.
You won't cut me down.
I shall not. You saved the lives of people dear to me, and my brother, and so I owe you a deep debt of gratitude. Disregarding that would not be a righteous act, and would not lead towards the future my brother dreams of. Still, remember well, Tao Tao. One day, Liu Bei will surely surpass you.
I shall not allow that. My triumph over him is inevitable.
खत्म कर दे इसको भाई.
With this, I have repaid my debt. Ah, it's you. Indeed. This is for the best. Lord Zhuge Liang dispatched me to this place precisely because he knew I wouldn't cut down Lord Tao Tao.
This is the last game. I
If
mean,
he
this
dies
last
now, Wu will
last
be the next.
moment. Nine minutes. मैं अभी मैं दूसरों को मार्केटिंग साउटों को फिनिश कर चुका हूँ. मैं अपने को जल्दी फिनिश करना इसे मैंने साउटों को पहले पकड़ा. अभी सिर्फ कट से नहीं है, बाकी लोग ये भी बंद हो जाएगा. अभी तो फाइट ही लग रहा है. एक नोवेल है उसका आधा ही है. So South of Fleet sank into sea of plane purchased the energy mode gained by CO South. They were then used to gain control of Chief Rolling the first grand step on the path of developing Zhao, Ling, Leo, Dong, Plan. The age of 3 film was about to begin. Oh, ये मतलब एक नोवेल है द रोमांस ऑफ थ्री किंगडम. ये लोग चालू हुआ है. वाह, तो इसका अभी भी बाकी है. इसका गेम आएगा आगे, ऐसा लग रहा है.
Did you need something from my brother?
I'm afraid he just left a moment ago. Probably went to help in the fields near here. There's a lot to take care of after that battle, so you may as well rest up today. Indeed. Maybe I ought to follow brother's example myself. Empty my head and fill my stomach.
Forgotten your previous blunder already, Zhang Fei.
I've apologized over and over. Let it go already. I swear, brother, you have a mean streak on occasion. But in all honesty, days like this aren't bad from time to time. Everyone enjoying their own pursuits, without the threat of some battle on the horizon. This might be exactly what brother is aiming for.
You're right. This is exactly what he dreams of. And we fight to make it a lasting reality. We always have, and always will.
Perfect timing. Didn't expect to see all of you here. Sorry, but could you lend a hand? A bear has appeared in the fields.
A bear, you say? Very well. Leave it to me.
Wow.
Even this may be part of the first step toward accomplishing our dream.
Yeah, right. What a music, man. What a music, guys. Background music.
There you are. The four of us were just talking about you.
Okay.
Without a doubt, your deeds in the last battle were heroic.
Thank you very much.
According to military regulations, you must be rewarded with a rank and command befitting your achievements.
Then again, your ability to act freely is your strong point, isn't it? I get the feeling a position like this wouldn't suit you all that well.
We discussed it among ourselves, but could not come to a consensus in the end. That is why we would like you to choose. First, there's the path of the general and a life of public prominence. You may find yourself feeling a bit more stifled than you do now. Still, the fame and standing a generalship provides is well worth it. Or, you may support us from the shadows without an official position. You may find this role somewhat lacking in benefits, but in exchange, you can maintain a life of freedom.
You'll hear no objections from us, no matter which road you take. The choice is entirely up to you.
Thank you very much. I'm to leave here.
I see. A good choice, I believe. Having you take up a command grants me no small measure of reassurance.
Well, this is promising, isn't it? I think our comrade here deserves to have a fitting title.
A fitting title, you say? You ask much of me, Zhang Fei. That said, I do owe you a great deal. I will have to think of something that reflects my trust in you.
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
Yeah,
It was I who should be thanking you. Your request allowed me to gain yet another valuable experience as a doctor. And I am always glad to be of service. Please tell him to take care of himself as he recovers.
I will. By the way, Master Yuan Hua, do you plan on leaving town already?
Yes, I do. I've received word that my companion is waiting for me outside the castle. But I am not really sure where we will be going next. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you never need to see me again.
Master Yuan Hua, please, wait!
Didn't I just say I hoped you'd never need to see me again. Is something wrong? Have I left something behind, perhaps?
No, it's just...
क्या हुआ था भाई?
Let me be your apprentice!
My apprentice?
I've already discussed it with my father. You're the only one who made a real effort to treat him when every doctor in town gave up, and you were the one to finally cure him. Watching you do that, it changed me as a man. I told my father, imagine if I could become a doctor like him.
An apprentice? I once would have dismissed the idea as undeserved flattery. But, yes, perhaps it's not such a bad idea. I do need someone to inherit all of the wisdom and knowledge passed down to me after all.
Then you...
I will accept you as my new apprentice. But know now that I have no idea what I will teach you, or how much.
Thank you so much, Master Yuanhua! Oh, Yuanhua is your courtesy name, isn't it? I think I should know the true name of someone who's to be my mentor. Would you mind telling it to me?
Yeah,
oh, I suppose I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is... is Hua Tuo. Please, call me Hua Yuanhua.
अभी आगे क्या?
All right, it's a race!
I'm next! Wait!
I am a bird with no wings, dashed against the earth. Blood clouds my sight, blinding me to the true hero's visage. He rouses the people's spirits, and stokes the all-consuming flames of war. Even if peace lies at the end of his path, will it be worth it? The answer still eludes me. Still, Liu Bei is the hero you have chosen. And you have decided to carry on Juha's dream for the future. So for now, I'll be watching you, and hoping that the path you choose for the sake of her dream will bring peace to our world.
Yes, ma'am. We ending बाकी है.
Go, see the one.
Oh, wow.
You
Wow.
have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you. And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace.
Let's go, man. A land of peace. Background music बहुत बढ़िया है. बहुत बढ़िया. Let's go, man. Let's go. और यहाँ पे हमने गेम फिनिश कर ली गाइस. व्हाट अ गेम मैन, द एंड। तो इसी के साथ हमने कंप्लीट कर लिए 85 गेम। 85 गेम्स हमने कंप्लीट कर लिए गाइस। 85 गेम कंप्लीट हो गए गाइस। सेव योर प्रोग्रेस, रिज्यूम फ्रॉम द डेटा अंडर न्यू कंटेंट। मतलब अच्छा ये है ऑफिशियल बुक है। ओ भाई साहब ये बुक है। अरे भाई साहब ये सब बुक है। ये अपने वो नीनो चैन, ये डीनो चैन। इतने टाइम के बाद गेम कंप्लीट हुई।
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on? Getting Lord Liu Bei to help us escape.
चलो भाई, और इसी के साथ गेम कंप्लीट होते हुए भाई साहब क्या ही टाइम लगा भाई। ये होगी 11, ये 11वीं स्ट्रिंग, बस 10 दिन में कंप्लीट किया मैंने। मतलब 11वीं स्ट्रिंग होगी, बट हमने देखी इसके एक बार दो स्ट्रिंग किया था। मतलब ये 10वां दिन है फिनिश करने का। सबसे पहले कब किया था? 1 महीने पहले किया था सबसे पहले। Congratulations, you 85 games completed. Thank you for after support here. Thank you very much, Devadev. पूरा सपोर्ट करने के लिए। Move थी नाइस, मीन किसी इम्पैक्ट फ्रॉम congratulate you for completing. अभी नेक्स्ट गेम कौन सा? नेक्स्ट गेम देखना पड़ेगा। एक था लॉस रिकॉर्ड नाम का, वो देखना पड़ेगा इंस्टॉल करके। बाप रे बाप, अभी वो देखना पड़ेगा। मंडे होगा कि नहीं स्ट्रीम? नेक्स्ट में है वो देखते हैं। ठीक है, फुल ट्राई करेंगे करने का। अगर मंडे नहीं बना मंडे नीचे में कर लेंगे, बुधवार को कर लेंगे स्ट्रीम इसका। इनका मतलब सो हो रहा है क्या बाबा कहते हैं मतलब ये और चीज सब बात लगाई।